Saturday morning, the 18th of May. I'm going to do some tests today, important tests, well, fairly important tests, on Martin's shave channel. I've got the razors honed yesterday on the Charnley Forest stones. Remember my infamous Charnley Forest stones? These. Notice the scratch pattern. I actually had to drive up a slurry on that one. Anyway, yes, so I'm going to do a shave with two, maybe three of the razors. All period razors. 1950s, well 1930s to be fair. From 1930s to 1950s, I consider that the classic period for straight razors. I don't want to scare anybody off, so switch off if you're afraid of seeing disturbing images. Apart from me, I'm pretty disturbing, or pretty disturbed. Anyway, my argument with the wonderful Charnley Forest is it an evacuate or is it a slurry? According to stupid Google pages, it's probably both. So I'm going to call it a Novacia slurry. Or a Novacia slate. Nor a slateculite. Anyway, I don't care one way or the other. Main thing is, I don't want to drive away, I hope, a burgeoning audience of potential straight razor shavers, which is what this channel's all about. I'm only here to try to amuse and attract more straight shavers. Channel's doing quite well actually. Very strange. Anyway, it's a Saturday morning. We're in England. It's pissing with rain outside because we're in England. I've just done a little bit of a pre-shave. Oh, forgot to mention the soap. The Saponificio Veracino 1945 shaving soap. This is the Opuntia Ficus Indica. So this is a vegetable and triple milled. Oh, a very, 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 very kind gift from Gary, who is still my leading light on all things practical. Anyway, there it is. It has got a very nice aroma, even I can tell that. They'll last forever. Gary's obviously taken 9/10 of that one, which is correct and proper. Anyway, let me get back to the whole point of this channel, which is a few little pointers and tips. Yeah, I did strop four razors just now, and I did find a rather disturbing oversight, which is I've been happily honing away both yesterday and the day before without taking sufficient notice of my there we are, just shave. Oh, where's it gone? Oh, of the use of my little loop. That one's quite useful. It's not the best, it's a 40 magnification. But I was so busy, I overlooked this one. And this is a beautiful high quality Bengal by Cadman and Sons. Probably again 1940s, roughly. But I had put a poor edge on it before, and I tried to put a good edge on it with the Charnley Forest, but I've made a slight oversight, chaps. So not looking under the lens properly, it has got a slightly corroded edge in the middle. I only spotted it when I was checking my stropping, which was why it won't shave properly. So that's going to go back to the stones. That'll be a complete re-bevel set. Probably, I don't know, it's not that deep. I might get away with 3K. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I won't be using it today. The others are fine. So I'm going to add a little bit more hydration a la Jacques Dapper Shaves in Johannesburg. He of the massive motorcycle, which I love dearly. The good family, the cute dog, and an expertise on J-Nats I will never achieve. Anyway, Hope Jacques is blooming nicely in Joburg. And all my other friends. Anyway, please, dry fingers. Do not attempt with slippery fingers to have anything to do with straight razors. Let me just show you why I gave a little warning earlier. I'm going to shave with this. That was I don't know where it came from, but it's a broken, cut down Puma 89, which I, as an experiment, just put a Charnley Forest edge on. And I've got to say, it HHTs brilliantly. Yeah. Yeah, that would shave. Well, it does shave, you can see it shaves. I wouldn't advise it necessarily, it's a bit short. Just goes to show though, Puma steel, very consistent. I think I ought to really call this a consistency shave. Anyway, let's stop with that one. This had been a problem child, but I hope it's redeemable. This is the no maker. This is a Solingen, so it should be very good steel. It's a Hamburg ring, but obviously they weren't very proud of the fact they didn't want to put a name to their blade. But it's in lovely condition, same period roughly. I'm guessing serif letters on the Solingen. I'm guessing probably 1930s to 1950. Anyway, this is the Charnley Forest edge. I was quite pleased. The only thing I would say is, with the Charnley Forest, I went mad and I put far too high a polished edge, well, not edge, surface on the stone, and a very high polished surface did very, very little for gaining a good edge. I think it was mostly sliding across. Anyway, I think it refined a couple of edges, but for a truly tactical approach on the problem one that I have, I did resort to using a diamond plate, driving up a slurry and using the slurry. But they're very hard stones, these Charnley Forests, and I don't know, they're good. I mean, they are good, they're very good, but everything takes a bit of getting used to. Let's try another one. This is the Bengal. This is a Bengal, again, Cadman and Sons, very good period, very predictable steel. Oh, it's lovely, straight away. Oh, that is nice. Yeah, that's a good edge. One of the little tricks I use, where you've only just put a new edge on and you're a little uncertain as to the quality of the striations, or the little scratchy marks, is strop the living crap out of it, which I just did. Tiny bit draggy, interesting. Good on the sides, not quite as good on the moustache. However, could put a little tiny Olava on the moustache area. I'd be very happy, chaps, if out of all this experimentation I came to some marvellous breakthrough conclusion. But I think that's the joy of straight razor shaving. There isn't any conclusions. It's just great fun. And of course, you learn so much from others and from yourself, your endeavours. Good, not great. Let's try the other one again. Wipe some of the lather off. And we'll go back from the Cadman, this rather fine beast, which is the German unnamed Solingen. How strange they didn't bother putting a name on it. Identical. Yeah. Not great. Perhaps I'm doing it all wrong. Who knows? Yeah, I think I've done this one no great service by putting it on a Charnley Forest. Again, really, to be consistent, I should have used just one period and just one make of razor. So we're slightly fighting now against, we're all at the same edge, all Charnley Forest, but they are different steels. No, I'm not going to give this a pass. I think I need a little more work on my skills with Charnley Forest. But I learned an awful lot yesterday. One thing I did learn is, do remember to check your edge occasionally under a loupe or a microscope. Otherwise, you'll miss things. I'm not terribly impressed by the edge. It's not, although it's a natural stone, I haven't got any of the usual, which I was hoping for, the usual nice sandblasted effect on the edge. There's no sandblasting, it's just the usual little fine scratches. So maybe I'm doing something wrong. Wouldn't surprise me in the least. Anyway, let's just go back and be silly and use the shorty. This poor little broken job. Yeah, but it's good steel. And of course, every day your skin reflects your last shave or what you've been doing. If you're stressed, sunburnt, or in the case of long haul tanker Leon, you've just done an extra 700 miles in a day in a bloody great truck, then yeah, you're going to be tired. And that's probably not the best. Well, well, well. All I can say is it rather confirms my prejudices, which is the edge, although critically important, the steel matters as well. Puma steel's very good. Yeah. This is actually the better of the razors we just used. When I say we, it's not the royal we. It's we as in we as a little test of the razors we. Anyway, Puma steel, very good, even though this is worth exactly nothing. It came off an eBay buy from my friend Jeff. And he very kindly donated it with a good one to this channel and to my birthday. Do you know, you could do worse than buy broken razors, shorties. Who needs the huge length of blade? Not for everything, you don't. You're doing a good shave here. Listen to that. Yeah. So as we were discussing consistency, probably better to have a consistent blade that you like, a consistent steel that you like, than even the edge or the soap. People overlook steel quality. I don't, because I've been involved, more, loosely involved with gauging steels. Mostly on weaponry. And how to work them. And how to treat them. Anyway, I'm hoping to go on a holiday. Me, holiday. Don't know what that word means. My last holiday, proper holiday, as in flying somewhere, was 33 years ago. But I have an angel who wants to meet me for some strange reason in Morocco. And she's a beautiful creature, obviously with bad eyesight and no taste in men. However, my escape group friend, compatriot and club secretary, Sarah, is arranging it all. Both, as you know anything about me on this channel, I'm technically totally useless. Steel, yes. Stones, yes. Smartphones, internet usage, not really. Look at that, last few hairs on the base of the neck. So we have a small success today after all. We have a very good edge, a Charnley Forest edge, a slurried Charnley Forest edge on this broken Puma. As the others had the same treatment, pretty much. Slight variations, obviously, but there's steels went up to it. So I'm afraid I'll rework them and put a different edge on. Puma good, the others not so good. Anyway, I'm not going to be too pedantic and bore you to tears. I think that's probably going to do me. If anybody had said to me a few days back, you're going to really enjoy broken blades, you're going to really enjoy shaving with broken Pumas, I would have them committed as being mad. However, this was a good shave of a broken Puma 89 and the Cadman, and it's a bit of a shame because I expected higher of this Hamburg ring. It looks a very nice razor. Beware, looks ain't everything. Hasn't got a name on it. So obviously it is a sheep in wolf's clothing. Right. Thanks for bearing with me. Thanks so much for any new subscribers. I'm sure you'll get over it soon. But all you're doing is supporting someone who's fanatically keen on reversing the tide of horrible hobo hairiness and trying not to look like overpaid footballers. So there's a perfectly good shave there. No problems, no weepers, no irritation. The more you do this, the better you get at it. Anyway, chaps, I'm going to call that a day. Apart from a test, quick with the Allen block, just to prove a point. So that's 3 different razors, 2 with not very good edges on a Charnley Forest, probably my inefficiency, and 1 with a bloody good edge from a Charnley Forest. No irritation at all. Can be done, chaps, it can be done. Quick wash off. Hopefully within the next, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks, I'll be off to Morocco. I'll be Morocco bound with an old Bob Hope, Bing Crosby movie. That's going to do for now. I'm doing the post-shave lather test. Slap on a nice lather after you've had a shave. Let it soak in for a moment or two, especially after alum. Alum is a triple salt and that's quite caustic, hence why you've got to check your blades afterwards. Don't forget, use the pipe cleaner. make sure that you've got nice dry scales. Because what I'm using today, as most days, is carbon steel. A wonderful material, but unfortunately prone to rust. There you go, that'll do. Right, thanks so much for watching, and do subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll do more tests in the very near future. Martin's Shave Channel. Bye for now.